Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. It has been a long week since my departure from YouTube, but now I am back. I was on vacation. Well, not really vacation, but really vacation. So this may be a longer video. I don't know how long this is going to be because I'm recording it right now. But we're going to just cover some of the stories that I have missed in the last week, so I don't have to do a video each time. This is one big one. Today I'm on my Omni stuff, aka welcome back to another episode of Lay It On Me. Allow me to lay it on you, featuring R&P Kampachi. So we're just gonna start from the top and work our way down. Obviously, I'm sure it's gonna be asked. Somebody wants an update on EDP and things going on with that guy. Yeah, so this happened before I left. People started to send him messages on his Facebook. Once they realized he was reading them, they started to send more and more. And this guy wrote, "We ain't playing no more, fat boy. We got posters of your face all over Bakersfield. We're at war coming for you." And then he responded, "Yep, keep it coming. I've got the police keeping an eye out on your asses for defamation of character and slander," which is, pretty funny when you think about the entire thing. And since then, he is now just going back to doing his standard videos, but just on Facebook. But that's been going on with him. Let's take a look at my little list here. We have Jeff Leach versus ZombiUnicorn. I was asked to talk about it. It's kind of hard for me to talk about this because ZombiUnicorn has me blocked. I don't think I've ever made, I think I've talked about her in a video, but I don't think I've ever made a video on her. And yeah, she has slapped the back of my neck. I can't see anything. I can tell you what I think it was that got me blocked. When this whole Jeff Leach thing and her was going on, somebody retweeted a video that they found of her years ago, dropping the maggots but with an F all in the video when she was talking about somebody in a video game. And I think that's what got me blocked. I'm not gonna lie, when I started thinking about how many clicks you got to get to see people that have liked that particular video, that's a lot of work. That's a lot of work. Again, I don't know. It's my feelings are kind of hurt a little bit. Okay, all right. I don't think I deserved that block. I got shot in my head. You shot the whole block up, and I got hit. I was just trying to destroy the community by pushing crack, rock, cocaine to my people. Come on now, I didn't deserve to catch that stray. But if anybody's been out of the loop, so Jeff Leach is the voice of Ghost from Call of Duty. Him and ZombiUnicorn, I'm assuming, do not like each other very much, and he's had comments that he said about her in the past. And if you've ever seen how ZombiUnicorn deals with anybody that she doesn't like, I mean, she goes after the money. There is no, hey, I don't like this guy, I want an apology for the behavior. It's like, hey, I don't like this guy, and your livelihood will be affected. Oh, little Timmy, you got a little 7-year-old son, and he really want the $90 version of Spider-Man PS5 2 coming out in a couple years? Oh, he ain't getting that. You do not get to create content in any capacity. And it seems like it has worked, because when you take a look at what's been going on with Jeff, he's issued an apology. He's been unpartnered off Facebook. He got fired from Call of Duty, so he won't be Ghost in the future installments from what it seems like. Yeah, it just seems like the guy is the deplatforming has worked, and he has said, you know what, this is enough. I'm sorry. I have not read the tweet longer, and I don't think I will. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. But when I see this, one thing I will say is it's kind of scummy when you do we need to remove him for what he said, and in the past you have done or said things yourself that can be slightly offensive. That's why personally, when I talk about things like this, I don't do it as much, but like a year or so ago, every time I talk about somebody saying something crazy, I always make a mention. I be saying crazy stuff too when I play video games, which I'm not gonna lie to you, I do be saying crazy shit when I play video games. So I try not to get on people too much because of that, but ZombiUnicorn doesn't seem to have that capability to even do something like that. You say something against ZombiUnicorn, you got to know the game she's about to play. Me personally, I would never want to deal with this woman. And then we have Boogie2988, which Boogie2988, he got booked. They released his mugshot. If you guys don't know, when Frank Hassel pulled up to his house, and it was a whole thing. And I said last year, I was like, hey, look, pulling up to people's houses, I think that's going too much. If you want to do the online stuff, like Frank did something online, what did he put? He said, give Boogie2988 the death penalty. I laughed pretty hard at that because of how ridiculous the GoFundMe was. The GoFundMe, not a GoFundMe, my fault. It was a change.org. They were trying to get people to sign, sign a little document. I got a pretty good laugh out of it. I retweeted it. I just thought it was funny, and people unfollowed. So you guys know the rule. If you leave, you don't get to come back. Unfortunately, I don't make it up. It is what it is, you know. So I thought it was funny. I will say, well, the GoFundMe, not the GoFundMe, the change.org post I thought was funny. It kind of seems, it's like, damn, I've been sitting here thinking about the entire week. If he had just blew him down and shot him, if he said, you know what, I'm not Boogie2988, I'm Boogie one times because he just caught a body, would he have to deal with this? If somebody pulls up, I don't know the laws here. If he pulls up and Boogie had that piece on him, which he did, and he said, you know what, man, fuck it, I'm just letting the round off. Let one off right in Frank's head. Frank bleeding out, looking at the ceiling. Oh, you just hear that as Boogie stands over him and says, breathe, dog, breathe. Would Boogie have to worry about this? It seems like him firing into the air caused more problems than him putting that bullet into Frank. I don't make this stuff up. I'm just asking. So somebody come to the forefront and you guys tell me. So our next one that we have, moving away from some YouTube stuff and moving on to some just basic entertainment stuff that we talk about every now and again here on this channel. You guys know I like Pooh Shiesty. Now, one of these cyborgs, these transgendered women, came out and said Mr. Pooh Shiesty likes the DDE. He's on the Doo-Doo Express. Choo choo, choo choo, we going to Browntown. I like sticking my dick in butts, and tried to expose him. And I'm gonna be honest with you, this exposing of Pooh Shiesty angers me for multiple reasons. One, because it wasn't really Pooh Shiesty. The 1017 chain, you know, the Twitter detectives, they went and did all the research. You can buy fake 1017 chains. It wasn't really his 1017 chain. Made the video, put it up, got a whole bunch of clicks. You go look at the person's Twitter page and Instagram, and they got an OnlyFans account. You look at the transgendered lady that's involved in this, and I don't mean to say it. I mean, like, you know, let me just put it this way. If I'm walking down the street, this nigga want to square up with me, I'm not fighting. Nigga got the vein. You know how hard it is to get veins going up your bicep and arm and forearm? This nigga, you try to run, this nigga grab up on you, you may not be able to escape. You want me to believe this nigga just dropped a song in January that has over 20 million views, and you want me to believe that he's out here dicking them down from the back, saying, you know what, you can keep the pussy, I want the ass? Y'all want me to believe that? I'm sorry, I can't. And even if he is doing it, I refuse to believe that he's doing it with that individual. That individual's not even passing. Rob, you're being transphobic. I don't care. That person's not a passing tranny, dude. Don't even look like a woman. Look like a nigga in a wig. If it was some of these other ones out here, you'd be like, you know what? Hey, man. Hey, I ain't gonna say it. Pooh better be careful. Maybe he got, you know, Chingy got back in the day. He didn't know that Sydney Starr was a transgender woman when he took the pic. He got. But if y'all want me to believe that this nigga, all the ass out here that's in these rappers' DMs, that he's pulling up and he's saying that he wants doo-doo. He wants to go to the bathroom and piss and fecal matter is coming out that tip. Y'all want me to believe that? Get out, man. I'm sorry. I don't believe it. I'm sorry. Transphobic Rob is now signing out. I apologize. I know sometimes I have to hide this side of me. I'm just saying, when I saw that lovely lady look like if she cocks her arm back and steals me in my jaw, I'm gonna wake up 12 hours later. Come on, son. Like, just having the allegations on your name, especially with him being a hood nigga, that is like not good. So it's like you're sitting here playing with your life by playing with these people. And then if in 6 months somebody put a hole in this nigga's head, when I say nigga, not Pooh Shiesty, the lovely lady, okay, I believe her name is only one Nikki P or something like that. The lovely lady, somebody dome her straight, blow her head off. Then we got niggas on Twitter talking about protect black trans lives matter. When did it go from BLM to black trans lives, BTLM? Nigga sound like a BLT from McDonald's, dog. So let's continue. We have another one. Joe Budden Podcast is broken apart. I've felt multiple ways about this, which you can find me talking about for over 45 minutes on the Patreon only podcast that you can get in for as low as $5. You got to be careful if you're going into any type of work with your friends. It's better to just separate the two. This shit always goes left. I say this on YouTube all the time. The only group of people that I've seen that it hasn't gone left is RDC World 1. Everybody else, that joint eventually goes left, man. So our last three, and then big old Gucci Soldier Robert is going to get up out of here. Pop Smoke's killer. Unfortunately, Pop Smoke lost his life early last year. He was a rapper, and we had some details that were kind of just disgusting to hear. All the guys that murdered this young man were between the ages of 15 and 20. They kicked his body after they shot him. They caught him in the shower as he was coming out the shower. It's just like, yo, the whole thing is really, really sad to hear. And they said his mother was in court when they detailed that after he was shot that they was kicking his body. Man, it's like, I was about to say something. I don't even want to make it seem like I'm making light of this, but entire thing is just sad. They said his mom leaned forward when they were detailing him getting kicked. Really disgusting behavior. When these niggas go, I need to run electricity through their brains. We need to know how not to make some of these potent, demonic, devilish motherfuckers. We need to really do something. I don't know if we got to start putting something in the water of where their bloodline lays to just make the niggas coming out more passive, but figure that shit out, please. Our last two, and we're going to go ahead and get up out of here. I'm going to come back tomorrow with more content, but our final two is the gas panic, which has happened I think in the past several days. People wilding out, going, I'm seeing TikToks when I'm opening the app, people like, yo, my car don't take premium, I put diesel in it, and the car broke down. That's not funny. I just see it, man, and sometimes I just feel like, yo, low key, if you put a news story out, man, it got, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't want to go psyop Rob, conspiracy theory Rob. I don't want to do that. But I just say, man, it's amazing what the news and what articles can do to the mind. Like, it really gets people out there and gets them going. It's interesting to see. Yo, Rob from the future here, I just had to come back and add this into this part. Like, yo, imagine you at the pump and you just pumping your gas. You bought into it. You done drank the lemonade. You filling your tank up. And then some frantic motherfucker comes up, puts a snub 38 right in your face, pressing it against your big nose. You could feel the cold barrel against your nose as he's saying, give me the gas. Put another 20 in there. You filling my shit up too. And then he yells for his son to move the car over, and this son ain't even old enough. He can't even see over the steering wheel, so he's trying to position the car so you can put the gas in, and he's screaming at you to hurry up, and he's sweating, and it's like 40 degrees outside, so you starting to think, yo, if it's cold outside, how is this nigga sweating in the cold? So you're starting to sit in there and thinking he has to be off a pill. He has to be on some type of pro hormone that has him really acting out right now, and you're just trying to reason with him that everything is going to be okay, and the next thing you know he's frantic, he's taking it as you trying to de-escalate the situation, as you trying to be funny, and he lets a round off in your eye. Now you laying there dying over some fucking gas. Crazy to think about. Anyways, I just had to add that in. Let's go ahead and get to the final part of this video. And then our final one that we have is an OnlyFans girl got scammed because she had hit up who she thought was Bill Gates, gave her credit card number from what I'm understanding to him, and then that nigga probably maxed it out. Now, as I'm sitting here thinking about this, if you think that's Bill Gates, right, that you're currently speaking with, having a conversation with, why would you ever give him your credit card number? That's where I'm slightly confused, and that's where I'm gonna be honest with you. In this particular situation, if she got scammed, I don't advocate for scamming anybody, but hey, she had that shit coming to her. That scammer did what he was supposed to do. If somebody is this stupid to give up their credit card number with the CVC, with the the expiration to the person that's scamming you. That's on you at that point. I don't feel bad for you in any capacity, and I'm concerned for you, because if you're this stupid to do this, I know you're not saving any of that OnlyFans money you're getting. I know by 10 years later that money's gonna be ran out. You're not putting that in any type of stock, crypto, hell. You're not even putting that into a savings account. You just running through that. You ain't even buying bonds with that shit. you just running through that. You swimming through it if you really want to talk about it. But I don't know. That's just my thoughts on it. As always, we're going to come back tomorrow with another video. I already have 3 videos in the chamber ready to go. I just wanted to do something like this because there were so many topics that have played out in the last week that I didn't get to. So I said, you know what? We're going to cover them in one large video, so I don't have to give you 8 videos on things that have already passed. I can just give you one long one. You guys can click around and maybe see the stuff that you're most interested in. So with that being said, as always, you know where to find me. I will be on patreon.com/RMP for as low as $5 that you can get into 110 hours of additional content. Some people say it's some crack rock. Why don't you go ahead and smoke it and find out? Twitter.com/RMP. I just put a new tweet out. Go ahead and look at that. Interact with it. Engagement. And if you're new, go ahead and subscribe while you're at it. And give this video a like. You guys have been wondering what I've been doing the last week. I was about to say a couple of weeks, but the last week I have read Invincible all the way through in one sitting. Took 13 hours. I watched Snowfall all the way through. Took about 4 days. And I've been playing D2. That's all I've been doing. So with that being said, I'm going to catch you guys on the next one. Everybody have a great day. And I will talk to y'all tomorrow.